Hey, travelers! Today we're diving deep into the twisted mind of Dottore, the number 2 Fatui Harbinger. If you're a fan of complex villains, then you're in for a treat. Because Dottore isn't just one person. He's actually made up of different slices of himself, each with its own personality and traits. In this video, we'll break down 2 of his most notable personas, the Funeral Doctor and the Young Doctor. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for the support. Let's start with the Funeral Doctor, one of Dottore's older slices, estimated to be around 45 years old. This version of Dottore is cold, calculating, and always in control of his emotions. He has the personality of a detached scientist, using precise and emotionless language, almost like a machine. Despite his lack of outward emotion, the Funeral Doctor has a habit of revealing subtle changes in his tone when discussing important matters. These changes are usually deliberate, serving as bait to manipulate others. He's the type who watches everything from the sidelines, always calculating and observing. Some key traits of the Funeral Doctor: observer, always detached, analyzing situations from a distance. Cold and indifferent. He rarely shows any emotion. Mysterious. His personality is like an old professor, knowledgeable yet distant. In terms of voice, the Funeral Doctor is described as a middle-aged male with a cold, rational tone. He doesn't show much variation in his speech, making him sound like he's always in control, even when things go wrong. Now, let's talk about the Young Doctor, who appears in Sumeru. This is Dottore in his 20s or 30s. And while he's still cold and calculating, he's much more arrogant and prideful in this form. His youthful edge and confidence really shine through, and he carries himself with an air of superiority. The Young Doctor is fascinated by control and experimentation. Everything in his world is a test subject or part of a grand experiment, and he's always observing the limits of humanity with a sense of curiosity. Unlike the older version, this version of Dottore isn't afraid to show his excitement when something goes beyond his expectations. Key traits of the Young Doctor: intelligent and arrogant. He believes he's always the smartest person in the room. Slick and strategic. His explanations and reasoning are sharp and precise. Detail-oriented. Everything he does is calculated, and nothing escapes his attention. In terms of voice, the Young Doctor still holds onto his youthful arrogance, speaking with a bit more energy and edge compared to the older, more reserved version. So there you have it, the Funeral Doctor and the Young Doctor, 2 faces of the sinister Dottore. Both are cold, calculating, and dangerous, but each brings their own twist to the character. If you found this breakdown interesting, don't forget to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.